Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with
What's
the
going on,
shoe.
guys? Back to another beer review. Staying on the East Coast this afternoon, New England to be exact, Munson, Massachusetts, Treehouse Brewing Company. Today we are reviewing, ready for me to butcher some French words, I believe this is pronounced Maillot, Jaune, but I don't speak of the French, so I don't know. I think that's right, Maillot, Jaune. 9% double IPA. I know nothing about this beer. Beer comes courtesy of my man Leo. Bro, thank you so much for sending this. They've been brewing like small batch beers, I think, like once every few weeks, and this was one that was brewed when he was out there, and he asked if I wanted a growler fill of this, and I said yes. And so here we are, 9%. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest Treehouse IPA I've had. I think like King Julius and Very Green and Doppelganger, all those were like 8.2 to 8.6, but this one's 9%. So I don't know. I mean, I've only been drinking Treehouse beer for like the last year. I don't know if they've brewed beers this high in ABV as far as like hoppy beers go before this. Maybe someone can comment below and let us know if they have. But yeah, really looking forward to this one. Maillot Jaune in English translates to yellow jersey. So this is an homage to, I think, the Tour de France. Someone at Treehouse, maybe all of them, are cyclists. A lot of their beers that they brew small batches of have to do with cycling. So shout out to you cyclists out there. I had a rig set up in my garage for a while. And I had my buddy took it to get tuned up, and I haven't got it back yet. So I'm more of a runner than a cyclist. I'd love to get into cycling; it'd be awesome. But yeah, enough about that. I don't know. They had put tasting notes and stuff when they first did this. This was filled February 4th, so today's the 20th. So we're right about 2 weeks old, and it's gone. So I couldn't tell you what hops are in here, and I don't know what it's supposed to taste like and all that good stuff. So 2 weeks in a growler, we're gonna see, hopefully not a lot of carbonation has been lost out of this. It's filled up to the very top, so let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, there's plenty of pop on that, good hiss. So let's see if we can pour this without spilling it everywhere. Wow, I can smell that. It smells like lemony or something. Or something. Yeah, Maillot Jaune, 9%er. Wow, this is crazy. That beer is, I don't know if you can see that or not. Sorry about that. This camera has been struggling lately. It's time for a new camera, but yeah, we were at the pour. So yeah, it is clear. It's crazy. This looks like a West Coast beer in the glass. It's that deep kind of copper amber color. There was about a finger of bright white head when we poured that. This is crazy. I've never seen a clear beer from Treehouse. You can see my hand through that. See that? Woo! This does not look anything like a Treehouse beer, which is nuts. It's kind of cool, something different. So plenty of carbonation. 9%. We should get some alcohol legs on the side of the glass, and we do. So when I opened this, it smelled like lemony. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it and see what we get. Yeah, it's citrus, it's oranges, it's grapefruits, it's lemon. This is very West Coast style. It's sweet citrus though. It's sweet like clementines, or maybe like those we talk about on like those California cuties. Wow, it's like, it's fruity sweet. What is that? It's like peaches. Is it stone fruit? This is so different than any Treehouse beer I've smelled. This is crazy. Yeah, it's sweet. It's citrus. It's sweet tropical fruits. Like I said, like peaches, maybe some pineapple in there. It's crazy how much. I don't know if there's citra in this. This smells like a West Coast beer to me. This is crazy. Yeah, it's really sweet tropical fruits and citrus. It smells nothing like a Treehouse beer. It's not that juicy, bubblegummy, like herbaceous thing that you get out of a lot of them. It smells great though. So let's go and dig in. Leo, thank you, sir. Cheers. Wow, that is big. That is a huge beer. This is crazy. This is something completely different than what they usually do. There is a huge, huge bitterness that's sitting on my tongue right now. This reminds me of like a big stone. Nah, not stone. What is it? Like a noble beer maybe? Oh, it's Beechwood. This reminds me of a Beechwood beer. This reminds me sort of Citraholic, but better, John, Dick. It is. It's citrus and it's tropical fruits, but it's bitter, it's resinous, it's piney, it's grassy, it's earthy, it's dank. And it tastes like 9%. You know you're drinking a big beer with this one. It finishes super dry, super resinous. There's a little bit of that like tropical fruity citrus that comes out, but it's like biting into a grapefruit. It's grapefruit pithy, it's grapefruit peel. It's like lemon zest. It is crazy citrusy, crazy bitter. If you were to give this to me, just give it to me in a glass, and I saw a beer that looked like this and tasted like this, I'd be like, yeah, this is a West Coast beer. This is completely different than anything that they've done. And that's awesome. I like that they're doing different stuff. But yeah, there is, I mean, this is still a little chilly. There is like a little bit of boozy finish. It's not like crazy boozy. It's not warm going down, but that dankness and bitterness that sits on your tongue, it lets you know that it's a big beer. Like I said, not as balanced as most Treehouse beers, but something completely different, something completely out of the box, and something that I'm glad that they're doing. I like this though. This brings me back to my West Coast roots. I mean, you guys know I'm a West Coast beer guy at heart. I say that all the time when something reminds me of a West Coast beer. This is like a Stone Beechwood Noble beer. Crazy, being brewed in New England. I don't know if, I can't remember if they said this is like a West Coast take on a double IPA, but this is a huge, huge double IPA. I'm lucky that I'm sharing this, because if I drank this entire growler, I'd be fucking ham. Wow, it's weird. It's very perplexing. I did not expect this. You kind of come to expect like the same, not the same thing, but you have in your mind what Treehouse is, and you come to expect that. This is completely different. It is still resinous and bitter sitting on my tongue. This is crazy. It's good though. I like this a lot. I'm trying to think of a grade on this. It's definitely an A beer for me. I'm going to go 95. Just a solid A. Huge double IPA though. I think as this warms, the booze is going to come out a little bit. The mouthfeel is, I mean, you could just tell by the way that it looks. It's not like that yeasty, crazy, creamy. This looks like a Stone beer. It's not thin, but it's not that signature Treehouse mouthfeel. Like I said, I love that this is completely different than anything that they do. This is a cool little change up. They obviously know how to brew West Coast style beers, but yeah, 95 for me. Glad I got to try this one. If you guys have had this, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Leo, thank you so much for sending this, and I'm out of here. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't